As you stand there, I request that the women of Kenya come near me. You are my power. Kujeni karibu, wale ambao ni wafupi wakuje mbele. Munisimamie nipatiane presa yangu.
Tuko hapa.
Wamama hai. Wamama viva.
Viva.
Allow me not to use the microphone and use the... Yes. That's okay?
Yes.
For the sake of the sound clarity for the cameras, I've been requested not to use the microphone, but use the microphones that are connected to the cameras. Honorable members of the press and the various organizations represented in this gathering today from the civil society, I want to thank you because I have seen you come for me when I was at my lowest. The day I was petitioned out of parliament for not accepting a flimsy answer from the cabinet secretary in charge of interior, Mutembei, I was at my lowest as I walked out of parliament when other women in the same house were jeering at me. When they looked at me, even there is one woman leader, a woman representative. If you listen to that clip, there is one woman in that clip who said, "Tutakupiga vita." Shame. If you listen to that clip, there is one woman who said, "Tutakupiga vita." Shame. That was my lowest. My lowest because I have been in the women movement in this country since I was 19 years old. I have been participating in the arena of trying to make sure that women politicians get political space for them to make critical decisions like the one I'm trying to make. It defeated me to see women representatives and women MPs watch me as I was getting patronized by men, including the speaker himself, and they never defended me for standing for the rights of the women of Kenya. That is the lowest Kenya has gone on matters of women's rights. So on Wednesday, 13th August 2025, I staged a protest in the National Assembly against the Cabinet Secretary for Interior and National Assembly Administration, Honorable Mutembei, for failing to effectively oversee the arrest of the prime suspect in the femicide of 42 women whose bodies were discovered at Kware dam site in July of 2024. In response, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Moses Wetangula, issued a 20-day suspension against myself, barring me from using my office and from appearing in Parliament to represent my constituents, some of whom are here with me today. This is punitive action, and it is viewed as an attempt to silence both myself and the broader anti-femicide movement of Kenya, which continues to demand accountability from security agencies for failing to protect Kenyan women and girls from gender-based killings. In his response to my question in Parliament on the Kware dam site murders, the CS Mutembei confirmed that after 13 months, the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, that is the DCI, has only positively identified 5 out of 42 bodies. Please note, after 13 months, that is 1 year and 1 month, they have only been able to identify only 5 out of 42 bodies. He further admitted that since 20th August 2024, the prime suspect Collins Jumaisi escaped from police custody. The DCI has made no meaningful progress in locating him or identifying other suspects. Since 2016, over 930 women have been murdered in Kenya. I want to repeat, since 2016, over 930 women have been murdered in Kenya, yet only 216 perpetrators have been prosecuted. CS Mutembei's failure to aggressively pursue the perpetrators of the Kware femicide cases not only demonstrates contempt of the victims, but also reinforces the pattern that, under the current government watch, perpetrators of femicide can kill women and traumatize family with impunity. Speaker Wetangula's decision to act against myself rather than holding CS Murkomen accountable for failing to fulfill his constitutional duty to safeguard internal security further perpetuates this pattern of contempt against women's rights. It is particularly alarming that following his flippant treatment to myself and other leaders like Senator Gloria, who has gone through the same, Murkomen went on to dismiss the BBC Africa Eye documentary, Madams, exposing Kenya's child sex trade in Maimahio in Girigiri, describing it as an attack on Kenya's image. This reflects a consistent unwillingness to address urgent and systematic threats to women and girls of Kenya. My suspension is a call to action to all Kenyans to stand in solidarity with the femicide victims and to demand accountability from state institutions going forward. Wamama Viva!
Viva!
I commit as a member of parliament elected by the power of the vote, enshrined by the Kenyan Constitution, as a woman leader of this country, as a mother of girls and boys, I will continue to play my critical and active role in defending the rights of women, mothers, girls, and children of Kenya. I will not be cowed by such activities and actions as seen or witnessed in last parliament activity patronized by Speaker Moses Wetangula. What a shame. I want to remind Speaker Moses Wetangula that any woman elected in the National Assembly is not a mama. Any woman elected in the National Assembly is referred to as